Hi, are you worried about paying your bills or even losing your house? This year, more people like you are turning their passion for grilling into extra cash by selling barbecue meals on the weekends. If you like to cook, selling grilled chicken at a roadside operation is one of the fastest and easiest ways to generate a consistent stream of extra cash without giving up your full-time job. And the business model is attractive right now because it doesn't conflict with the guidelines for events and restaurants. Now let me be clear up front. I cannot promise that you'll make any money doing this, but it's not unusual for these roadside operations to clear $500 to $1,000 in a day, or even more, after their equipment is paid for. Think about it. Regardless of how bad the economy gets, people never stop eating. So unless your food is terrible, the product will always be in demand. Now most of us are eating out less, and some restaurants are even going out of business. But we still enjoy eating food prepared by someone else, which means new and interesting takeout options are in high demand. Plus, you can start up a roadside operation with a relatively low upfront investment. You don't need a permanent structure, and when you start small, it doesn't take more than a couple of people to run it. So your overhead is low compared to running a brick and mortar business. Here are some tips to make your roadside barbecue operation a success. What you're looking for is a busy place in your local area, such as a parking lot next to a main road. Look for a spot with good visibility, then ask permission from the owners. They might even see it as a way to get more traffic to their business. To make this successful, you will need some repeat customers. If your food is good, some of your customers will come back regularly and even tell their friends about you. Make sure the cookies are fresh, let people choose from a variety of drinks and chips, and serve juicy but well done chicken with the perfect balance of smoke and seasoning. You'll need to figure out what's required in your state for selling barbecue. Here in Pennsylvania, we have legislation on local and state levels. If you're not sure where to start, contact your local health department or your state's Department of Agriculture for licensing and other requirements. But most of all, don't let the rules bog you down. If you're just getting started, we recommend grilling chicken legs with the thigh attached, and a Meadow Creek chicken flipper is the best grill to use for this, unless you prefer to do it the hard way. These grills will make it easy for you to wow your customers and crank out consistent results in every single batch of meat. Go to meadowcreekbbq.com/extracash for help choosing a grill that's right for you. Here in Pennsylvania, a chicken leg and thigh is a common cut to serve at a takeout barbecue operation. To make it a meal, people often add a whoopie pie from a local bakery, a bag of chips, and a drink. To get going, you can source drinks and serving-sized bags of chips by the case from Sam's Club or Costco, and find a local bakery that's willing to give you bulk pricing on whoopie pies. These meals usually sell for $10 each, with roughly a 40 to 50% profit margin after paying for the food and supplies. We have grills that hold between 50 and 300 chicken legs at a time. You'll be able to turn out a new batch every 2 hours, so assuming you have the customers, you can do the math for an estimate of your profits. Once you're up and running, you can add more equipment for smoking ribs and pulled pork to increase your profits even more. You might also want to smoke or make your own sides, but the key is finding the quickest and easiest way to make your first dollar. There are many variables involved, and of course we can't make any promises of income. But if you live in a town with people that get hungry 3 times a day and you're willing to work, a roadside barbecue operation is a great opportunity to make some extra cash without giving up the security of your job. Visit meadowcreekbbq.com/extracash to get started now.